there was a special room in the basement that contained a most amazing computer. You could program any goal or question into that computer, and it would give you exactly the right answer for you at exactly the right time. It was absolutely infallible. It worked every single time, and every answer would turn out to be perfectly correct. The fact is that you do have such a computer. It is available and accessible to you at any time. It is called your superconscious mind. I have repeated that you become what you think about most of the time. I also said that whatever you can hold in your mind on a continuing basis, you can have. In addition, we discussed the laws of attraction and correspondence, and the importance of absolute clarity in determining exactly what you want to be, have, and do. In every case, I was referring indirectly to the power of the superconscious mind. The superconscious mind has been known about and discussed for thousands of years throughout about all of human history. Sigmund Freud, the founder of psychotherapy, wrote about the three minds, the ego, the ID, and the superego in 1895, and based much of his work upon these three different elements of perception. The ego is described as the I am. It is the part of the mind that is alert and aware, that deals with the external world, analyzes, decides, and takes action. We call this the conscious mind. The aid of Sigmund Freud is the unconscious part of the mind, or what we call the subconscious mind. This is the vast storehouse of memories and feelings where all of our previous thoughts, decisions, and experiences are gathered, and which functions automatically, both to operate our physical bodies and to keep our thoughts and feelings consistent with our past experiences. What Sigmund Freud called the superego, the third dimension of thought. Virtually all of the most successful people in America had used it continually throughout their careers and credited it with their most important breakthroughs and accomplishments. It is a great universal power that you can access at any time to achieve any goal that you really want, as long as you desire it intensely long enough and hard enough and hard enough. Whenever you have suddenly originated a great idea or insight that solved a problem or resolved a dilemma, you've had a superconscious experience. Mozart could see an entire opera in his mind, note perfect, before he began writing. He would then transcribe the opera from his mental picture without a single mistake the very first time. It could then be played in public without revision. Nothing like this had ever been seen or experienced in all the history of music. The law of superconscious activity, perhaps the most important mental law ever discovered, is this: any thought, plan, goal, or idea held continuously in the conscious mind must inevitably be brought into reality by the superconscious mind. Anything that you really want it to be, have, or do is possible for you if you can be absolutely clear about what it is and then access your superconscious mind on a regular basis. You will eventually achieve it. The only limits on what your superconscious mind can do for you are the limits that you place on your own mind and imagination. Your superconscious mind operates best when you're in a mental state of calm, confident, relaxed expectation. Whenever you practice relaxation and solitude, completely letting go of your cares and sit quietly or commune with nature, your superconscious mind begins to function. Whenever you go into the silence and listen to the still small voice within you, you begin to hear the whisperings of your superconscious mind. Sometimes your intuition will speak to you so loudly in the silence that the idea or insight it brings will change your entire life. Your superconscious mind is stimulated, motivated by clear, written, specific goals, intensely desired visualizations regularly and constantly work towards. Sometimes a superconscious inspiration can so energize and excite you that you'll be unable to sleep or think about anything else. In that case, You should sit down and write out every idea and detail that comes to you. This will often cleanse your mind and enable you to go back to sleep. The superconscious mind explains two phenomena that you experience regularly. Throughout your life, serendipity and synchronicity hold significant roles. Serendipity is the process of making happy discoveries along the road of life. Whenever you have a clear goal that you visualize continually and that you are working toward each day, happy, unexpected events and experiences seem to occur in your life. Each of these seems to help you achieve your goals even faster. The interesting point is that if you look for something good in every situation, you will always seem to find it. The very attitude of expecting good things to happen triggers their occurrence repeatedly. If you calmly and confidently believe in the magic of serendipity, no matter what happens, you will have repeated serendipitous experiences aiding you in achieving your real goals in life. The second phenomenon that occurs regularly is called synchronicity. With synchronicity, the only relationship between two events that occur simultaneously is the meaning that you give to these events by the goals you have in different areas of your life. Here's an example. You set a goal to double your income, but the following week, you either quit or get fired unexpectedly. Initially, this looks like a setback. However, the next day in conversation, a friend asks if you've ever thought of working in a particular field. As it happens, you had read several articles about that field over the past year and had considered getting into it but didn't know how to proceed. You decide to investigate further, identify a growing company, interview for a job, and start working. 1 year later, you find yourself earning twice as much as your previous job and enjoying it more. There are two ways to stimulate your superconscious mind into action. The first is to concentrate and work intensely on achieving your goal. Throw your whole heart into what you are doing. Think about it, talk about it, write it down. Rewrite it and review it every single day. Do everything you can possibly think of to attain that goal. The second way is to completely relax and get your mind busy elsewhere. The more you can relax mentally and physically, the rapidly your superconscious mind will click into action and begin giving you the ideas and insights you need. Try both methods on every goal. First, work with single-minded concentration on the goal. Commit 100 of your energies to solving the problem. Then, if you still haven't experienced the breakthrough you desire, get your mind busy elsewhere. Take some time off, go on vacation, engage in physical exercise, or go to a movie. Forget about it completely for a while. Then, when at the right time, your superconscious mind will function and the answer will appear. Therefore, when you receive a superconscious inspiration, take action immediately. Don't delay. If you get an inner urge to take action or make a phone call, act swiftly. Moving on a superconscious flash triggers additional insights and inspirations that will help you. A superconscious idea or solution has three qualities. It will answer every aspect of the problem or give you everything you need to achieve it will be a blinding flash of the obvious, and it will give you a burst of happiness and excitement, even exhilaration. Whenever you get a superconscious solution, it will come with the energy, enthusiasm, and motivation you need to take action immediately. You'll have an irresistible desire to implement the solution right away. Stop everything else you are doing to take action, and you will always be right. Your superconscious mind is the most powerful faculty you have. It is available and accessible to you at all times. You dial into your superconscious mind by being absolutely clear about what you want, and then by calmly and confidently trusting that the answer you need will come to you at the right time. The more you relax and trust in this great power, the better and faster. It will function when you make a regular habit of listening to your intuition and trusting your inner voice. You'll probably never make another mistake. By tapping into your superconscious mind, you begin to bring your whole life into harmony with this great universal power. You will achieve goal after goal and move forward faster and faster in everything you do by developing absolute clarity about your goals and by reviewing and visualizing them regularly. You can make this superconscious power work for you consistently and predictably all the days of your life. Now, here are 3 things you can do immediately to put these ideas into action. First, select your most important goal, your major definite purpose, and visualize it clearly over and over with complete confidence that it will materialize at exactly the right time for you. Second, begin the daily practice of solitude and meditation. During this time, just let your mind relax and float from subject to subject until exactly the right answer to the right question pops into your mind. And third, make it a practice to take action on a superconscious idea as soon as it comes into your mind. Don't hesitate. Have complete faith that only the best can happen when you trust in this power.